Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into a really specific moment in history, Joshua chapter 24. We're looking at verses 14 through 24. It's this final, incredibly powerful challenge from Joshua about, what household faith really means. And the scene is it's so heady with emotion. Imagine an aging father maybe calling his grown kids together. He's not just talking, he's reliving everything with them. The hospital nights, the first steps, all of it. And then at the end, he makes his one last demand. That's the feeling here.
That's a perfect analogy, because this isn't just friendly advice from Joshua. He's at the end of his life, and he is forcing an existential choice on the nation. It's an urgent, final call to commit. Serve the Lord sincerely, or go back to the gods your ancestors served. There's no third option.
Right, so he lays out those options in verses 14 and 15. Serve the gods from beyond the river or from Egypt, or the gods of the Amorites, the people whose land they're in now. It's like he's covering all the bases, all the temptations. But then he just cuts through it all with that line. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
And the people's reaction is, it's so immediate and confident, right? That's in verses 16 to 18. They say, far be it from us. They don't just agree. They start listing all the evidence for why they're making this choice.
Oh, yeah, they bring up the receipts.
Exactly. They're like, he brought us out of Egypt. He did these great signs. He protected us. They're using history as proof of their future loyalty.
Okay, but then, this is the part that always gets me. They just made this big, passionate promise, and Joshua's response in verse 19 is basically a huge bucket of cold water.
A huge one.
He says, you are not able to serve the Lord. Just flat out. For he is a holy God, a jealous God.
Mm-hmm.
He even says, God will turn and do you harm after doing them good if they mess up. That sounds less like encouragement and more like a threat.
It's a pivot, a really important one. Joshua knows that a pledge made on an emotional high isn't enough. He's deliberately shifting the conversation from gratitude for the past to the terrifying weight of future accountability.
So he's raising the stakes.
He's raising the stakes. He wants them to understand that breaking this covenant has real serious consequences. The same God who saves is the God whose holiness demands fidelity.
And what's so fascinating is they don't back down. After that warning, they just double down. Verse 21, no, but we will serve the Lord. They say it again.
And that seems to be what Joshua was waiting for. He accepts it, but he demands action. Right now, he says, okay, then put away the foreign gods that are among you, the ones that are still there, and incline your hearts to God.
And they agree. They become witnesses against themselves, basically.
Yes, and that brings us to the real takeaway. What does all this mean for you listening now? It's not just about getting rid of idols. The point is that real commitment isn't just that first confident yes, it's understanding just how hard it's going to be and choosing it anyway.
Right. It's recognizing the difficulty. So the challenge then is to move forward with that same conviction. You're supposed to look back at your own life, see those moments of rescue, God's fingerprints, just like the Israelites did. Yeah. And you're called to be a witness to that every day. Their final statement is still so powerful, isn't it?
The Lord our God we will serve, and his voice we will obey.
Yeah.
So maybe here's a final thought for you to carry with you. The Israelites knew in that moment that they had become witnesses against yourselves. The question is, what is your life a witness to? What actions, what choices are you leaving behind right now that testify to your deepest commitments? Are they being honored, or something else? Something to think about.